So Sheba and I went to Wallgreens near our campus today, and this is a video of us walking back from Wallgreens to get a smoothie. So she just went down some stairs and is taking a small cement ramp to the sidewalk. And now she stopped at the in-and outlet for the Wallgreens parking lot because there was a car waiting to turn out. So that car is left now, and I'm listening, and I don't hear any cars wanting to turn in or out, and so I told her we can go forward, and we crossed that intersection, or pathway, and now we're going to the intersection, and she's going to find the crosswalk right. And I'm sorry for that, she decided to start squeaking her teddy bear, if you can hear it. So she's going to find the crosswalk right. And this crosswalk is odd. It's a rounded curve, but it's also kind of at an angle. So I gave her, she had a correction for getting, no, I didn't give her a correction. I backed us up because we were lined up very close, and I know that cars tend to take this curve very tight and closely. And so I backed us up. And that's why her leash got in the camera there. So she's kind of watching, I'm listening for the traffic. Right now there's cars going in front of us. And Sheba cannot read the traffic lights or tell me when to go. I tell us when to go, and then if there was something that wasn't safe, Sheba would either not go forward, or if a car was to get into our path while we were walking, she would stop. But she does not decide when we go. That's my choice. Okay, so cars are starting to go. I always wait a little bit to see if anybody's going to turn, and then I go with the parallel surge. So that's how someone that can't see crosses the street. You cross with a parallel surge because then those cars protect you from turning traffic. So she crossed the street perfect, and then we're taking our right down a sidewalk. The sidewalk starts out wide and then gets a bit skinnier. There's a big sign that says Drake University off to the left. And this sidewalk, one side is grass and the other side is the street. And Sheba stops to poop. Okay, so this is starting back up again. And we are walking down that sidewalk, and we're going to come to a crossing. It's not a street, it's an inlet outlet for parking lots. So she stops at that, and I listen, and I give her permission to cross. And we did that, and then we're going to follow the sidewalk, and then we find the sidewalk right. Or no, we find the sidewalk left, and this sidewalk is old and bumpety and crackety, and there's some big cracks, and so Sheba does slow down a bit to keep us safe. And the next sidewalk we turn onto is very thin and uneven. I think you can even see that by the camera. It gets bumpier. So Sheba's currently hugging the left because there's a big crack coming up that's on the middle of the sidewalk, but a little farther to the right. And so she's hugging the left so that I don't trip over the crack. Then we're going to walk by a bus stop on the left, and then she's going to find the sidewalk left. And there, she found that. And this sidewalk is thin, and it's every other, I don't know if they're called tiles, because that's not the right term, but every other square of the sidewalk is almost at a different slant of an angle. And so, slow down, and then she is, just a careful ride. And then we just crossed, I don't even know what it is. I've never encountered a car through there, but I always am listening. And so she's continuing to go. There's kind of some dumpsters around here. It's just kind of a little area. Finding a sidewalk, and this is a very wide sidewalk, and she has to go between some pillars that prevent cars from driving down the sidewalk. Okay, so now we're back on campus, and this is I really hope you can hear that. This is a very wide open area with lots of sidewalks jutting off and a few buildings. And we're gonna actually go and I wanted a smoothie. So she would just guide it around a puddle because she doesn't like to be wet, and so she decides to guide around puddles. Or maybe all dogs do that. Sheba does. I don't know, I think maybe there were sprinklers on because I heard some water running. But this building in front of us, I don't know if you can see it, is where we're going. And so there's kind of these odd sidewalks. I'll jot off a little bit of a direction. So I asked Sheba to find the sidewalk right to the door inside on the left. Or the sidewalk right and then left to the door inside would be her command. So she found the sidewalk right, and now she's finding left the door inside. I wish there was a way I could record audio while actually recording the video so you could hear the specific commands and things she's getting. I think that'd be cool. So now she's taking the left and finding the door. And someone was very kind and opened the door for us. And then this one, she took me right to the 2 handle sets, and I opened the door. Then we went inside and took a right. We're going down a dimly lit kind of corridor hallway. And then taking a left. And then she knows right where to go to get us in line. It's another left. And we're there. Thanks for watching.